Now, please be warned that this next story contains graphic information. As we understand, part of a body believed to be that of a missing South African National Defence Force soldier has been found this afternoon. So let's get more details now from our reporter, Nkomati River, who's been at the site speaking to some of the officials earlier to give us an update. And Nkomati, a very good evening to you and thank you so much for your time. So just give us a sense of what officials have said and what the very latest is.
Good evening, Bongiwe, and good evening to our viewers at home. We are coming to you live from Komatipoort, port of entry, at the borderline to be specific. This is where they have found some parts of the body believed to be of the missing SANDF member. But for more on this, we will welcome Brigadier Mdluli, who's the spokesperson of the police in Mpumalanga, to give us more information on this. Good evening, Brigadier, and welcome to our show. Let's maybe with this story, it's a story that we've been following for the past 4 days. Today is the 4th day with regards to the search of the missing SANDF member. Maybe let's take our viewers a bit back as to how we came to this point.
Good evening to you as well as to the viewers. On the 26th, we got a report that there is a bakkie belonging to the South African National Defence Force, which was spotted inside the water in Komati. Then that's when the whole thing started. Our members were informed and they came on board. I'm talking about collaboration that was there between all law enforcement agencies. The first helicopter that came here was from SANPark, then after followed by the South African National Defence Force chopper. Then a search was conducted on the very same day. That's when we found the member from the SANDF. Unfortunately, he had passed on. Then the following day, then that's when the other helicopters like the SAPS, from the days we were just exchanging, as well as the emergency medical personnel helicopter, they were used exchangingly. So then the following day the bakkie was retrieved, and thanks to a member of the public who assisted with this crane to retrieve that bakkie, that's when we got 2 rifles believed to have be used by the members of the SANDF member, as well as a cell phone and other stuff. But we couldn't find the other member. So the search continued until today. We're also using other apparatus like drones, technological apparatus like drones. So today, a local fisherman managed to spot the remains, as you have indicated, of a male person. Then he alerted the diving unit, our members from the SAPS diving unit. They came closer and managed to retrieve that. So that's how far we have gone, and we believe the DNA test will surely be conducted to determine the identity of these remains. So for now we cannot say 100% that is the member. So we are leaving it to our detective services, and as we are talking now, the team from detectives, the forensic, will also conduct their work in ensuring that they do diligence in terms of ensuring that the investigation is done. So we are hopeful that at the end of the day we'll be able to determine who the remains belong to, but we are suspecting that it could be the remains of the SANDF member. The other thing that I want to mention is that tomorrow the search will be conducted, because it has been suspended for now, only to be continued today for possibility of other body parts that could be retrieved.
We understand that it's still very sketchy at the moment, but with regards to the 2 families of the members of the SANDF members, at this point, do they know what is going to happen? Because I'm told also the minister will be here tomorrow.
Maybe we need to point out the members were working for the employees of the South African National Defence Force, and of which ourselves we are part of the Prof Joint. So they are the members of the SANDF, and of which it's the responsibility of the South African National Defence Force in terms of support, in terms of ensuring that they give support to the families. So we leave it in their hands because they know what they should do, and in terms of informing the families and all that. So it's in their hands.
Thank you so much for your time, Brigadier. There you have it, Bongiwe, in detail on where we started and where we are, and how they found the suspected SANDF member, which is believed to be him, with regards to their investigations and the information that they have, Bongiwe.
Sad news indeed. Thank you so much for that update. My colleague there, Nhlamulo Mabasa, live for us at the scene there with the police.